Hi there, this is a 2007 Shark 332 NC EVO Bandsaw. To power it up, I'll turn the power on, press on and then reset as it's instructing me. Push enter to 0, so I'll push enter and then it will zero the voice. And then push this button here next to select the program, and so let's say we've got a manual program here, which means when you pull the handle on the saw itself, you can manually move it up and down, and then a semi-manual or dynamic one here. So put it on that cycle and take the bow up and down. I need to set, no, that one there basically you pull the trigger on the handle as well, and it will set that height and then come down from there, but this one here is the semi-auto one, so take it up, the bow up and then down. Make sure it is going up and down, and check the hydraulic pressure gauge on the tank at the moment and make sure you've got the phase direction to the machine right. It should show a pressure at this stage. So with this particular cycle, take it down all the way to the bottom, and that shows a picture of the blade down at the bottom. I'm going to set that there, which tells the machine that the blade's at the bottom, and then I'm going to set my upper height, so I'm going to take that bow a bit higher and then push that, and that's going to set my upper height. So these two are more manual ones. That's a completely manual, you just freehand the bow. That one there, you move the bow manually by your hand to the height that you want and pull the trigger, and it comes down automatically from there, and then we're into the first semi-auto mode. So I've established that my phases are right. I've set the bow lower levels and upper levels, so basically I can push start now and it'll start. Now this one here to the left, you'll see that they're moving between 1 and 10. Well, that basically, I'm just going to adjust that other one, so that basically sets how much draw I want allowed for that motor. So it prevents the blades from getting too dull and putting too much load on the motor. This particular one here is the blade speed, which you'll see reading there when I move it, and you can hear it. And this one here, if I scroll across, I'll start that again. So I'm starting that cycle again. And this one here, if we're on the right page, here is F, and that's the downward bow speed, so how fast the bow comes down. That's showing my blade speed there, sorry, blade speed. And then the one to the left is showing how much load I want it to be allowed to put on that motor to prevent the motor from being overloaded. So basically that's that particular operation there. So manual, you just hold the bow and move it up and down with your hand on the trigger. This one here, you can move the bow up and down, choose the height that you want, pull the trigger, and then it automatically feeds it down from there, and then we're into the semi-dynamic mode, which I've taken you through. And at this stage, check your phases and make sure everything's operating in regards to having a look at the back of the machine. By the hydraulic tank there's a pressure gauge. When the phases are correct, that pressure gauge will be reading.